Perfect. Alright, so we're now starting Chapter 2 of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Load game. As soon as I figure out where it is... Oh, please tell me that... Oh, it's probably this one, okay. Still trying to figure out that graphic error. It doesn't happen a lot, but when it does happen, it's annoying. Let me see here. Alright, so we'll continue. Please work. Okay, good. It is Chapter 2. The save file just says Chapter 1 end because that's when the autosave was. It's doing that weird auto-hosting thing again. So I can still explore around. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us... Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. And he have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream. We have to accept the reality of it all. Headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. I should mention, I am not going for 4 hours again. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. So, sorry? So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like, the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We're already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. I hate that he has a point. Now this happened once. It's a question of when, not if the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The Mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which is supposed to be well defended, and modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. The cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything's been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great a risk.
So
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No,
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
Kind of has a point. but
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? This isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The Mastermind's responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. Actually, I can, because I failed that. In the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your... Excuse me. Don't know where the cough came from all of a sudden. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the Mastermind. Let me guess, 10 o'clock, the dining hall is now closed.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing.
Oh, I know what this is gonna be.
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Actually, it's worse than I thought.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now? You're saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
A piece of shit, who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement that he called us all to the gym. What's he going to do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. With that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Oh, yeah, this would... Okay, I think I see what he's doing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto.
Yaha!
Well, I sound pretty cool just now, don't you think? Do you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? Oh. I think my controller came unplugged again. I'll be back in a moment, so enjoy Monokuma. Okay, yep, it's working now. I must have yanked it at some point. So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now if you keep doing these exercises, you'll uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. It sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us... Oh, it's not him talking. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you. So a gate's opening.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world to explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But, a new world?
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside? Obviously not.
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
But we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
you hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. You know what? Never mind. Now let's get moving. Seeing as words is our signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Any chance there's anything new around here? I know that's the camera. Nothing new here at the moment. Oh, it won't hurt to talk to Yasuhiro.
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, do you see what's inside the display case? That's super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, take an untrained eye, it's nothing. This is awful, bad, awful, terrible trap.
You're serious?
Stuff you see lined up there, any guy could come by and used to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge and ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Yeah, I don't see anything new there. Alright, let's bring up the map. I have a feeling I know how this is going to work. Yeah, second floor is now available. The gate that's blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Well, first off, I see another classroom. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. Should probably take a really close look around. Guess I shouldn't be surprised, but on the second floor too. The windows here have those same metal plates covering them up. Alright. Alright. So second floor's main color seems to be blue. I'm going to assume, yep, that's what I expected. No, can't say anything about the chairs. Okay. The library. Pool.
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? That's what I found. Pool, there's a pool here. A pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. Got it.
Okay.
Some exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's going through nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Ina seems way more excited than usual. I'm curious. Can I go through all the way? Behind the store is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. The next murder is going to be in one of these locker rooms. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? It'll be all ducka.
Just a second.
I bet it'd really hurt to get shot by that thing. I'm pretty sure you'd be dead before you feel anything. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them to the girl's locker room, would it not? That never even occurred to me, to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound?
I got it.
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain's 100% copy.
Honestly.
I did not imagine anyone would have let their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker and security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you try pumping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. In that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. Some man, some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Disgusting.
I don't care what happens to your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya!
Ah,
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
you got it.
Celeste Chihiro, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. Agreed. Pretty sure that only applies to you. So, if I do this... Okay, there we go. Really? Now this is an interesting poster. Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? Okay, so it's either going to be in the pool or in the locker room. The locker room being harder makes me think it'll be the locker room. Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that in any normal pool. Not outside the locker room, I wouldn't. Yeah, don't even bother with the monitors anymore. Alright, so that's just a way to get to the other side there. Doesn't look like there's anything to do at the moment. Surprised I can't interact with the punching bag at all. Boogie boards? There's a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Yeah, I should really get to the shop. Looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Well, doesn't hurt to check the men's room while I'm here. Up. Interactable. That's where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. Alright. Well, I guess a library. Sure enough. Shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep is pretty lazy and strange. I'm guessing it's more or less the same thing on all of them. Yep. The desk itself is a separate object. Okay. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of keeping it is pretty lazy. Alright, what's through here? What's behind this door? Something of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. It's true, I don't really have a reason to check it out. Which means I will have a reason to check it out later. Also, outlet. That's going to be important later. Or not. I guess it wants me to look at all the bookshelves? Oh, the envelope. I missed this envelope before. Okay. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter? What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting here for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. Broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. Unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. Hey, that's cool. So, always glad to have you just drop in. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem...
It seemed Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. Judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it must seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the advanced school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, do you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words...
They must all have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone could create a place to judge and execute people who potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However...
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That'd be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? It's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
No.
If events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on how to figure out the Mastermind's motive. But I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the Mastermind knows the truth right now. Mastermind's motive. Figure out why they would want to imprison us all here. Would that be enough to get us out of here? Or... I somehow doubt it. Alright, still more to look at. Got it. Haven't looked at this shelf yet. Same thing. Oh, I missed the computer. Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. Is it broken or just out of battery? Because they're very different things. Somebody could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All you do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library,
Okay.
and a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yes, she's right.
I see!
Hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
The warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much that's insane.
Ha 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 ha!
So go ahead, stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, what about fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What? What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here, nothing? Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation. Let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then...
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Bear seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the Mastermind's plan to give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? Obviously. Ten be him, blah blah blah.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. My grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I can make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. That explains the scissors. Of any imagination, I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
And he's obviously talking about Makoto.
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
Okay, gonna need to check that out.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
New rules been added. Alright. Must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Yeah, no, first things first. That's not what I'm going to do. And there it is. And I might as well save. Realized I didn't actually need the map one at the moment. Alright, dining hall's here. I was going to stop by the shop on the way, but I can't actually do that.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope, still waiting on Yakiya and Taka. Yaki's no surprise, but strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough, just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is? I'm thirsty.
Hey, come on!
How the hell is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh,
Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Fumi skulked his way into the kitchen. A few minutes later... Thank you for waiting. Fumi reappeared with tray in hand, gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
I emphatically decline. You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct, act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait. She cracked her head to the side. Threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? Being smart. I was actually thinking about that. If someone else makes you something, there's a high chance it could be poison. I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
yes, indeed.
Imagine we were at a coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? A further imagine I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes. This is not for me. I'm among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. Fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup and mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review the menu to see if it offers proper style milk tea. I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. She dead next? If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we've just heard, I'd go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you want me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even cafes that offer proper milk tea is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but... why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? We don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch.
That does not matter. Hurry up and bring what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
Okay, your little piggy will bring it right out. I do so love coercion.
Huh?
You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. So it had nothing to do with what I initially thought it did. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But... bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot.
Huh?
Huh? What happened? It seemed Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there?
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that... I didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then, I'll go check his room one more time. Just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well then, the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? So you went to check out the second floor of the school again? Which tells me exactly what I'm supposed to do. But first... I don't remember how to sprint. It doesn't really matter, you get around fast enough anyway. Yep. I have so many of these, I might as well just put it down to 0. I have no idea what that is. That's probably for Byakuya. Not sure on that one. Cute alien radio? What's... Oh, Lucky is an extra... Okay. Okay, so that one's a duplicate. I'm just gonna put one more in for now. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. Ration. Instead of canned and vacuum sealed food stuff, tastes as bad. Certain snakes that enjoy hide and go seek are just crazy about it. Okay. boxing gloves. They say that wearing these while performing incantations will help you speak better with the target of your spell. Maybe not, Byakuya. Yeah, Reku's, and so there's a duplicate. Astro Boy doll. The figurine of the popular TV personality who has been lost in the forbidden love fantasy outer space. Okay. Tips and Tips, a thick book that has hints and codes from every game ever released, a must-have for any true gaming fanatic. Okay. I can think of two people that could go to. Alright, saw that, and this is the one other thing. The porous rock formed within a volcano, many people use these to exfoliate and remove dead skin from the body. Most likely the person to use that is dead. I think that's all the new stuff. Oh no, the red costume. Jump into this and you'll feel like you can support the world. It resembles some type of Yeti creature. I'm assuming any after the school crest are for complete chapters. Alright, Kyoko, you find anything?
Hey,
See, you thought to come here too. Huh?
so
Think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday. You probably guess where he is right now, right? The archives. Alright. I opened the door to the library and looked inside. Cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya? Of all the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
Why do I love this guy so much?
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
I don't think Byakuya actually did.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding. What the heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. Never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point. Well, what were you reading? A mystery novel. That could, yeah, actually. Wait, so are you going to use what you're learning in Danganronpa Pt3? Don't be stupid. Yeah. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? Not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-pitched activity. If you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. It was like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up. But is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can have only one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right, it's a zero-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with this?
There's a part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we're going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
I mean, like a kind of elimination match.
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. Where you can succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been expecting here in this case.
is that okay?
Our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become lacking.
So, in other words,
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and beat all the others. But that can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. For those who want to escape or to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent, which twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak with the others, exactly what I would expect if you got me arrogant. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible.
You son of a bitch!
Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? An uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you can survive this long.
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die. Keep saying that, but... Do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He's the ultimate affluent progeny, after all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny, and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
Because I'm the same as you, games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
You're trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You'll need to try harder. Your opponent isn't going to give it the best. Where's the fun for me?
no.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. Fear of friends is
it's horrific.
friends? Who decide that?
Huh?
We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're competition. We're enemies.
But
But you know,
What?
but what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around!
Hey, shithead, you get off of bullying people that can't fight back? You wanna try that on me? So, you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? How long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you!
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
That's it, you're fucking dead.
Just a second.
Oh, hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit!
I am calm. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To operate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time?
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. I made that point earlier. I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Shit.
Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. Wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But...
Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then.
Maybe.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toko?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would even care if I was gone, right? Actually, but you'll want me gone. You'll think I'm disgusting. None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
You just just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim, but it's just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me to gone. I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there is nothing you can say to bring her back. Ultimately, our breakfast menu meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone head back to the rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have time to take even one day off. I can get myself going. And free time exists. Alright. That seems like a good save point. Let's take a look at the report card here. Okay, I actually was curious about that. Okay, so fanfic creator, clairvoyant. So the glasses are possibly his, possibly Byakuya's. We don't know what she is. Swimming pro, we have the swimsuit. Running prodigy, we have the ink set. Martial artist, we have the boxing gloves. Not yet. Gambler, I think we have an item for her, I'm not sure. Programmer. Well, let's go to Toko. She's in her room. Okay.
What's your problem?
What do you want? Stay out with Toko for a while? Yes, because I want to know more about her, and I do have the present item. I want to see what that actually does. You want to spend time with me? I don't know what you're planning, but do whatever you want. Spend some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. Yes. Here we go. Wait, I do want to give her something. Oh, I pressed X instead of Y. I was playing the Switch earlier.
What the heck?
I can't forgive this. I'll never forgive you for being this nice to me. Seeing Toko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. She's just standing there. Does she want something? She's not saying anything. Maybe I should try to start a conversation? Toko? What? You wanted to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already. Okay, sure, but what should I say? So, what you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? I mean, you know. Trapped here together, right? We're gonna be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. What did you just say? After that, the part about being trapped, we're gonna be what? Friends? So it's right initially, she is the yandere type. She's just very more hidden with it. What do you mean for friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not going to let it happen again. That explains a lot, actually. hurt? What happened?
Anyway,
Come on, you don't really care about me. You don't want to know about me. Even I know that. No, that's not true.
what the heck?
Fine, then tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure, you won all kinds of literary prizes and stuff. But tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me to give a crap, you should at least know that. It was romance. It's romance, of course. Oh, you actually knew? I can't believe I remembered that. Your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of the hottest men polls, right? How did you know all that? There's no way you could care about me. I'm telling you I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Toko ran off screaming like a banshee. I'm really sure. Does she hate me now? Report has been updated. Unlock the skill vocabulary. So a new skill to use for the trials. Once we were all done, I head back to my room for a little while. Still plenty of time left. But I'd like to talk more to Sakura. Apparently I can't teleport to the dining hall. Almost feel the wind on my face. Should I talk to Sakura for a while? Yes. I admire the almost greedy approach you take before growing stronger. I'd like to begin training you in my family secret techniques. Sakura introduced me to her family secrets. I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Yes. I must have yanked it out again. There we go. I need to figure out how I keep doing that. It's plugged in, but it's not working. Lights on. Huh. And I didn't save us the Byakuya stuff. Or the Togo stuff for that matter. Curiosity, nope. Alright, well... stuff up. That's not helpful. Well, I'm going to have to end it here, because I have no idea what's going on with the gamepad. It should be working. I'm going to try one more time. Yeah, no, game just stopped recognizing it. Peter recognizes it fine. Means I'm gonna... Next time I stream, beforehand I will fast forward through everything that we've already done and get back to this part with Sakura. So anyways, thank you for watching. See you in the next stream. Have a great time as always. Bye.